Okay, the reason that I'm cutting the chicken is to show to you that anybody can do this, and if I can do it, you can do it. This is a chicken. First thing you do is, there's a little space here, you want to cut away the skin so you can get the leg and the thigh away from the chicken. So the key is, I'm using a really sharp knife, so I've got to be careful. And I'm cutting away just at the skin, trying to avoid cutting into any of the meat. Okay, and there you go. That was pretty good. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to snap it here, and so you can actually snap to the hip bone. You can actually hear it pop. And there it is, right there. I'm going to cut right in there. And that's the first part. Now the leg is apart. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to turn it around here. Cut into the skin so you don't cut the meat. First time you do this, it might be a little clumsy, but you get better. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to snap it again. Pop. You can hear that pop, and then you can actually see the bone there. And I'm going to cut in there, remembering that I have a sharp knife. Okay. Okay, now we've got our legs. What I want to do now is to remove the thigh from the leg. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to set it so that the skin side is down. I'm going to kind of eyeball it, and if you get it right, I'm just thinking it's right about here, and I am pretty much right, almost, not quite. There, right there. See? And then we're going to toss it in there. Same thing, right about there. Not perfect. Okay, so what I'm learning is feel around. Actually, if that happens to you, do the same thing. You can break it or pop it, and it'll come right out that way. Okay, as I say, the reason I'm doing this is to show you that anybody can do it. Now we're looking at the wing. So I take the wing, and you can hold it up here, and if you look at the crease on this side, you can kind of find it right there. And I'm going to cut. That was perfect. Almost. Let me see. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. Find the crease right in here. You don't have to be perfect, just trying to cut up a chicken here. Okay, now this is the tricky part for me. We're taking the back away from the breast. So the easiest way for me to do it is, you see that there's a line of fat there. I'm going to cut along that line of fat. And that's really easy to do, very simple. Down like that on both sides. And on the other side here, same thing. It's a little line of fat there. I'm going to cut away on both sides. And this is the back. I'm going to rip it off, rip the whole thing off. And sometimes the whole thing comes right off. This is cold because it was frozen. And that's about it. And you can take the back, and you can do whatever you want. You could throw it away, but I'm going to use it for a stock. There's a lot of good meat there. And that's about it. Now this breast, this is the breast right here. Isn't it beautiful? Big old chicken breast. To cut the breast in half, I'm not going to use this. I can use this knife, but you got to be stronger than I am. I mean, you can do it, but I'm going to use this big one. And you see this spot right here, just cut straight through the middle and straight down. This is a piece of the back that didn't come off. Okay, here we go. And now I've got two huge breasts, but who wants to sit down and one person gets a wing and one person gets a breast? That's not fair. So we're going to cut the breast in half, and that's why I'm using this knife, right about there. Straight in, cut through the bone. And same thing here. That seems fair. And that's it. I can't believe it. I did it.